Hi, this is a continuation of the Q&A we asked on Facebook and Twin Flames. Welcome back everyone. I just thought I'd do a YouTube video because I had so many questions come through on Instagram and Facebook. What I've done is because so many came through, and what I checked in was the ones that had like repetitive energy, because I thought, wow, this is happening collectively. So I'll answer them as a collective question. First one that came through a lot or in line with this is, how do I find my soulmate? Great question. And what I would suggest with finding your soulmate is checking in with yourself, what it is that you love to have in a relationship. What does that look like for you? And then once you've made a list of those features, for example, you may want to have somebody that's very romantic, somebody that is quite sentimental, you'll have a list of things that you love. You know what kind of turns you on the inside and really makes you feel very, very heartfelt and very in the moment. With all of those questions that you ask of yourself of what it is you love in a relationship, I highly recommend you make that happen for you. Bring that into your life first, because when you start to harness it and bring in exactly what it is that you're yearning and seeking outside of you, what happens is the universe will actually mirror that and bring that energy in for you in your life. I know it's a very cliche, but it actually is a truth. It is absolutely a truth that what you align with, because you've given to yourself first, begins to manifest in your life, because it is the law of as above, so below, as within, so without. Whatever you cultivate and grow and really tune into and feel in harmony within yourself, in particular with soulmates, so it shall become without. So to make it succinct and sharp, go in, see what you love in a partner, write them down, write what you love, write what you really want to bring in, what really wants to come into your life. Cultivate that within you and start living that. In the embodiment and living of it brings it into your reality. That's simply how it works. So it's more a magnetic principle rather than an attraction principle. The attraction will come in, but it'll also give you the polarity because of the law of duality. In magnetism, it becomes an electromagnetic force, i.e. one and the same. As within, so without. Other question that came up a lot is, I'll just go back and check, is soul family. How do I know if people are my soul family? That came up a lot because people are now meeting their tribe. They're meeting their community. They're meeting like-minded people and thinking, wow, I felt an affinity with that person, like I've known them all my life. 100%. To answer that question, the soul family question that came up in different variations across the different platforms, is when you start to ascend and go through 5D and go through your ascension energy, a lot of people that are part of your past lives, not necessarily have to be romantic relationships, they can become business encounters, collaborations, great friendships, a great soul tribe. You start to meet your tribe. What that means is beyond biology, beyond bloodline of biological family, is you start to meet soul family, and they can be in different walks of life, doing various modalities, working in different areas all together, sometimes completely different to what you're in, but what they hold is a similar vibration at the level of heart energy. You have a commonality of higher wisdom, i.e. bringing in the great spirit energy, and heart, divine feminine heart wisdom, and they become your soul tribe. So you meet in that place, even though in your 3D life or in your everyday life, you may be living completely different lives, doing very different things, but you meet in this place where you have a commonality. This is the soul tribes growing on families, which is known as the new 7th root race on planet Earth. Another question I received was, you post a lot about the divine feminine. What does that actually mean? I really, really loved reading that question. I saw that quite a few times about, what do you mean by divine feminine? Divine feminine actually means the essence of you that is in right relationship with your heart, where you listen to your intuition, where the feminine side of us is on the left-hand side, the aspect of the heart. The heart is on the left-hand side. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, the divine feminine represents the parts of us that is heart energy, that is our wisdom energy, it's our intuitive ability. In the 3D form, it's our body, which means taking care and listening to our bodily needs, being in harmony with our body, with our spirit, listening to that inner voice. The inner voice is the feminine. The feminine is not loud. The feminine is very strong on the inside, but really gentle on the outside. It's that feminine essence that shows up in nurturing, in compassion, in kindness, in the way of creation. She's the visionary. She's the one that dreams the world into being, and she's your creator, the creative aspect within you. So when I speak about harmonizing with your feminine, what I'm actually saying is get in touch with your creative process. Get in touch with the divine essence of you. What does your heart feel? What is it that you really want to birth into this world? What is it that really makes you feel magnetic, and makes you feel soft, and makes you feel gentle, and makes you feel in that space of love? Because the feminine is the temple of love, and the masculine within us is the temple of light. The light carries the energy of love to bring life into form. So when you work with the divine feminine, you're working with your creative process, you're working with your visionary, you're working with your emotions, and the emotions of kindness and being gentle. And because in order for 5D to really blossom and the new world to come in, the feminine must heal first. Women, of course, but I'm talking about the feminine nature, irrespective if you're a man or a woman. When you heal that part of you, when you listen to your emotions, when you love them, when you're generous and kind and make your feminine feel safe and stable, then she can heal. And from her healing, she begins her creative process into filling up her cup and giving from the overflow. So healing the divine feminine, great question. I saw it at least 6-7 times. I thought, wow, so amazing. I'm going to do some more work on the divine feminine coming up again to really deepen the wisdom and deepen the knowledge in it. Another question I received was about numbers. Why do I keep seeing numbers all the time? Brilliant question. To answer that very succinctly and very easily is you're getting upgraded. Remember, numbers are part of quantum physics and sacred geometry of the universe, and they naturally exist in all of nature and all of creation. The universal language is numbers, not words. So if you're seeing numbers, what you're actually seeing is a DNA upgrade in your cellular structure it's bypassing your mind and going directly into your cellular energy. So when you're seeing numbers, flashbacks of 111, 222, 333, 11, 11, 12, 12, 21, 12, 21, any 10, 10, 10, 0, 1, you're seeing frequencies, and I'm going to be doing an ebook on these, but you're seeing frequencies that are required in your cellular structure to upgrade the DNA energetic field of your imprint. So it's changing the geometric patterns in your body to upgrade you to the next levels of evolution. It's really that simple. Soul language, if I can put it that way. Ascension works with numbers, not with words. Another great question I received was, if my twin is in another relationship, and what do I do? Do I still wait? Absolutely not. I get that a lot. We only have the moment. We only have this moment. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or in an hour or next week or the week after, because the soul works with the alignment of eternity. It doesn't work with the alignment of time in 3D as you and I know it. So what I suggest is work on yourself. I know I say it a lot and I keep repeating it, but I have to keep telling you the truth that in working on you, in staying in your own lane, evolving your own energy, finding your passion, working with your mission, opening up your heart to humanity, connecting with the earth, bringing in the prayer of the divine through you, showing up in your luminous energy, in your best version of yourself, will assist the alignment with the twin at the right time. This is not a 3D relationship if you're in a twin flame. It is a soul union in the energies of eternity, which means when the soul is ready to orchestrate you coming together, it just will. It goes above the head. It will use the body if it needs to make you be at the right place at the right time to meet them. But it's a soul that creates it. It's a soul that brings it into form. So please allow yourself to keep working on you, harmonizing you, loving you, finding what gives you happiness. You're not meant to be sad and depressed with this. You're meant to glow and be lit and bring in the best vibration on planet Earth, because you are the leaders and the pioneers in Ascension. Love you is loving them. Simple as that. Being there for you is being there for them. When the time is right, the souls will align. So these were the main questions that came through. I had so many others. We've tried to respond to them. We're going to be doing a lot more interaction on the socials. so that I want to really, really give, and I really want to help, and I want to assist you to work on certain things, because I know if it's happening for more than one, that means it's a collective energy that we're shifting. So what a beautiful thing to be able to smash 10 questions in one YouTube video. So we're doing a lot of Q&A. I urge you to ask me questions, write the comments, give me your feedback, let me know where things are working for you, where they're not working, where you might need a little bit of tweaking and fine-tuning your energy. But just know, from the energy I felt collectively of the hundreds that came through, is that you're all looking to grow, you're all looking to expand, you're yearning and seeking for something beyond the external. What we've all realized is status doesn't give us happiness, money doesn't give us happiness, the images doesn't give you happiness. It might give you a short-term instant gratification, but it's not meeting the requirements of the soul, which is here urging you to grow, urging you to come into your depth, into your fullness, into you serving at a much deeper level. And this is the part I want to get to: finding your gems, finding your fruit, finding your wellness, finding your gifts, and bringing it into humanity at this time. I beckon you all to sit with the silence of your soul, see what brings you happiness, see what brings you joy, work on your passion. Every day find a time for you to tune in with your soul and bring that joy in. That will answer a lot of the questions that have come in where they're asking questions on purpose. Finding your purpose is finding your happiness. What makes you happy will begin the drive and the opening into your divine purpose at this time in humanity.